Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Well, hello, everybody. Good morning. What are you all doing up so early in the morning? I can't believe it. You people must have issues. How y'all doing? Brandon Bell is going to be here in a little bit. We've been communicating. Let me tell him I'm live. So I guess old Nicolina really said some stuff. Yeah, I'm laying down. My feet didn't swell today. Not at all. Not that I know of. No, still not swelling, man. Maybe just a tad, but nothing compared to what's been going on. This is 2 times in a row with a shirt on, bro.
Shit.
Ruin your reputation.
Howdy.
Do you hear me?
So what? No, now I can. I had my little speaker thing hooked. Like I bought this little tripod thing, and it comes with a speaker here, and for when I'm making the videos. But like if it's plugged in, I can't hear anything.
I said this is 2 times in a row with a shirt on. You're going to ruin your reputation.
I know. I'm just upset with everything that's going on.
Maybe I'll just take my shirt off. I'd do the old Hulk Hogan. You know, remember he used to just get with rip them off.
Yeah.
Do you think those shirts were legit or were they rigged?
I don't know, man. Because you ever try to rip it off? Let's see what, honey.
It popped.
Okay, you've been squeezing it too hard. Now put your headphones on. Go in there because this is a conversation you can't. I don't want you hearing. Go on.
But I can't.
No, I said no.
Squeeze it.
Okay, you can still squeeze it. Go through there. Turn your eye. Keep your headphones on.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
I know the answer to the Hulk Hogan question.
Tell me.
They were not rigged. That's legit. He
Well,
tore it.
A big guy. I've tried to rip, if I've tried to rip a few shirts and it's got caught, so he must.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan's a big man, so.
Yeah, he was. He was a monster, man. You know, he was registered. His wrestling height was 6'11", but he's about 6'8". 6'8" and legitimately over 300 pounds of muscle. So, yeah, he was a house for real.
Dang, you got people on here all the time, Jimbo.
We got a few in here. How many? What's it say? I don't know.
I don't know. I
This
just
is for members only too. Like this is like most people can't even see this.
what do you mean? What's members only mean?
We've actually only got 16 right now, so
Oh,
but they chatting it up. The members only is once you get monetized, you can have a membership. You charge whatever you want. Like,
oh,
I made mine super cheap at $1.99, but you can make members only chats where you have to be a member to see it or type in there. And if they're not a member, then they can't stream you. So if
Gotcha.
somebody's streaming me tonight, they had to pay for it.
got you.
And let's say it was old Jamie.
Yeah,
If he's streaming me and he's paid to be a member, then I will just block him and he won't be able to do it anymore.
got you. Well, I understand now. Yeah. So
Nicolina, I know you went and checked out the
yeah, I did, and I honestly, you know, I just don't understand how that woman could be so disturbed. Like she is mentally deprived of common sense. So apparently, because apparently she doesn't believe that that I'm an MMA fighter. So I guess that was my twin brother knocking out that guy that's got over almost 1,200 views on my YouTube page. 2, she doesn't think that I have sole custody of my daughter because you know we're new. Like let's put it like this: me and Maddie recently just bought this house. Like, you know, the August made the very first mortgage payment. So, you know, September was the second mortgage payment. Well, will be the second mortgage payment. See, so people come in late on the chat. So, Sophie wanted to show her room off, and apparently, people who come late into chat didn't hear that she wanted to show her room off. So when they go to show the room off, everybody's like, "Oh, he's overcompensating for something," and then Nicolina says, "I'm creepy as fuck." Her old man was on there talking about find a silver lining to getting raped. Okay, I mean, I'm not to each their own, but there ain't a silver lining to getting raped. Okay, he's an insensitive prick. And I'm sorry, like I don't like Nicolina. I hope she falls off a fucking mountain. Okay, I hope she falls off a mountain into a deep well, and nobody can, because the world would be better off without her. But whoever her old man is, he's a fucking insensitive prick, and she shouldn't hear that. And that's him. And I don't like her. And I still believe. I got my daughter in there. She got headphones on, because I don't want her to hear me talk like this. So apparently, you know, my daughter is excited because she wants to show everybody her room. And she likes the camera. And because I'm showing her room.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, she likes the camera. Yeah. So she says, Nicolina says, it's an open house. No, honey, it's not an open house. We just bought the fucking house. We've not even made 2 mortgage payments on it. Well, you know what I mean? So she's like, look, it's a shame. She only has 2 memories. Yes, because it's new. Like she just had her birthday, July, and she just went to Chuck E. Cheese for her birthday, and me and Maddie have not yet done decorating. Hang on. What? It's not bleeding through. You're good.
Can I get a paper thing?
No. You go back to there and let me talk, please. No.
Pop.
Well, then don't squeeze it. Watch your iPad. I'll give it back to you in a minute.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I'll get you some more food in a minute. You ate Long John's there. Hey, I'm not kidding, young lady. Now.
What?
I'm not kidding. Go. In the living room right now. Do not make me have to be mean. Go. Don't make me have to be mean. I said don't make me have to be mean. Go.
I know.
All right, I love you. Go. Go. Go on.
I'm going.
Thank you, honey. It kills me to have to be mean to her.
I know the feeling.
Anyways, so so I showed off her room, and apparently her people, like, she has a lot of stupidity in her chat, and it bothers me that she's so ignorant. She bothers the ignorance that is in her chat. Really, is like, I'm surprised there's so many mindless sheep following her around. And like I said, I don't like her at all. If she fell into a well, I would say, well, God did justice there, because she deserved every bit of every foot that she fell and smacked her fucking ugly fat face on the side of the well, all the way down to the fucking water. It couldn't be deep enough. She couldn't get enough smacks. I've never wanted to wring somebody's neck so much. And I don't even know her. But still yet, like, she has no content. So she's making fun of the way I talk. Whoop-de-doo. I'm from the South, honey. You see me making fun of your ugly fucking face? No. I wouldn't, like I am now, because I'm rebuttaling to her stupidity of what she said. So number one, she's thinking that I'm doing an open house. Like, she accused me of trying to sell Sophie stuff because Sophie wanted to show her room off. Number two, everybody's like, where's her clothes? Well, in the dresser, the big white dresser that the TV's on, that has drawers. And then when you pull the drawer out, it's empty, and then you put stuff in it. So that's how that works. And like her memories, she doesn't have a lot of memories yet, because we just moved in here. And she doesn't understand this, that I'm not officially moving in here because of Sophie's school. I'm in fight camp right now, so I can't be moving around. I was worried about getting Maddie moved and then renovating a room and redoing the pool and all this. Like, we're going to do a bunch of stuff to it. And then in October, when Sophie gets fall break, we're switching schools. And then I'm going to move all my stuff in here, because I've done fight, and I'm going to take a week off, and I'm going to move my stuff. You know what I mean? I've moved a little bit of my stuff, but not all, like, not the big stuff. And so Sophie's got half her clothes here and half her clothes at my house. But still yet, we don't hang her clothes up. Her clothes go in the drawer. Like, whenever she has a matching outfit that I buy her outfits that just go together. I fold them up. Me and Maddie fold them up, and we put them on top of each other, and we put them in the drawer. That way we don't get them mixed up. That way we're not looking like, oh, man, where's this shirt that goes with these pants? And and then she's like, everybody's saying I'm overcompensating for something, and they're calling me weird because I'm having fun with my daughter. I would hate to see what it's like in some of them households. Like, they're just a bunch of fucking zombies just strolling around, being all stiff, no emotion at all. I would hate to live in that household. So, and then she's talking about me ignoring my daughter. And sometimes when I'm talking and doing something, I have ADHD. So sometimes when I'm doing one task, I have trouble doing another. So, and that's not my fault. I mean, I do the best I can. But then she said that I'm not an MMA fighter. And I was like, wow. I've had 22 professional MMA fights. I fought on Bellator in February in front of 500,000 people on the pay-per-view, 10,000 people at the venue. That's not
have you confused with that guy who killed a fella.
Oh, yeah, in Alaska, yeah. Oh, my God. Alaska Bush Mom, who was that? The real Betty Wash? She clearly posted on her YouTube that she made a mistake and she confused me with somebody different. And then Alaska Bush Mom gets on there and tells her to confront me about how I'm apparently in investigation for some murder. And that happened like Alabama, right? Jimbo or something like that. Like, it's not even, I'm from Holland. It's in a completely different state. Like, I've never been to Alabama. I've been to Georgia. That's where I went to boot camp at Fort Benning, Georgia. But, it appalls me, all the stupidity. So I'm showing off everything. So I clearly in the chat say, Maddie has her master's degree at 24. Maddie. And she's like, Sophie's not 24, Brandon. No, duh, my daughter's 7. I know she's not fucking 24, you dumb fucking twit. Wow. Her boyfriend, she must love when her boyfriend's fucking the shit out of her, just choking the shit out of her and killing her fucking brain cells. She's just like, oh, choke me harder, baby. Choke me harder so I can just be more fucking ignorant.
You talking about Nicolina or
Yes.
Alaska? Nicolina.
no, Nicolina. I mean, Alaskan Bush Mom obviously didn't see. You know, that's what the real Betty Walsh. Like, I have no quarrel with her. I have no problem with her. And then all I did was I messaged her.
I want to recheck.
Well, I messaged her and I was like, "Hey, I thought you was going to take care of this," and she said that she was going to edit my part out, but she still hasn't done it. I'm waiting for her to do that.
She ain't gonna do it, bro.
So, well, I'm going to keep messaging her then until she does it, or I'm going to get on there and I'm going to report it. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because of the fact that I'm trying to be a fair person here. So apparently, you know, and
you talking about her man doing all that stuff. Actually, she is admitted to being a submissive. So yes, she does enjoy that.
Yeah, I know. Like apparently she does because he's an inconsiderate prick, dude. Like the way he was talking to her, I was like, wow. Like if I talked to Maddie like that, she would leave me. If Maddie had like that's trauma, okay. So that's just trauma. So and she acts like Nicolina wants a pat on the back. Everybody feels sorry for her, acting like she's the only person that's ever been physically abused in her life. So, and like I told Jimbo, I'm gonna tell everybody right now, I was physically abused when I was 9 by a man. We used to have my younger brothers used to get custody. Their daddy used to get custody of me every summer. He got a month. Okay, he lived in Wisconsin from the age when I was 6 to 9. The reason why it stopped at 9 is because he worked a lot and he did a lot of drugs. And I was at home a lot. Me and my brothers were at home a lot alone. And at the age of 9, I was raped by a black man. Not pointing out the fact that, you know, color means to anything, but I was raped by an individual who done something horrific to me. And I don't go around crying about it to everybody. I had a good childhood. My stepdaddy, who my mom was been with since I was 6, did his best to take care of us. I had put food on the table. I had everything I wanted and more. Now, he did make me work for everything, but you know what? People should work for everything. My daughter, eventually, when she gets old enough, she's going to have chores. That's part of it, you know, and she's going to work. I will give her anything and everything I have in my pocket, but I will also I will teach her good work ethic because that's what you need in life. She will still get anything she wants, but she's going to work for it, for my part, you know. So I had something horrific happen to me that summer, and the man is in jail. You know, I had to go to court over it, and I don't remember a lot of it because I was very young. But you know, it happened for a whole summer, and then the cops came, and then we was in foster care for 2 months, temporary foster care, somewhere in Indiana for 2 months, and we went to court. And then we had to go back we went to court a few times. I don't know why. Like I said, I was 9. I don't remember a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't have many memories of it.
What?
I said, I'm sure you don't have many memories of it. You were 9 years old, you know?
Yeah, I just know it happened. I know it happened a bunch over the whole summer. And I remember going to court a few times. I'm talking about the
details of like going to court and stuff like that. I'm sure you don't.
Yeah, I don't remember none of that. Yeah. And I don't remember that. I don't even remember what the man looks like. I honestly don't. Okay. But the point of the story is that I had a good childhood with an exception of that one summer. And I did not let it make me into a hate monger. It didn't change my perspective on life. You know, my perspective on life is there's bad people in the world. There's good people and there's bad people. And you can't let a situation change you into thinking everybody's a bad person because they don't fit your narrative. And just her making fun of the way I talk, that just makes her look stupid. Every time I said something, and I don't have good grammar. Like I said before, I'm not a teacher. Maddie's a teacher. My job is to get you in shape. My job is to punch people in the face. My job
is to make sure dentists get work.
Yeah. But you know, the experience that happened to me for one summer did not change my perspective on life. I've never told other than my people in my, you know, like, you know, like I'm just trying to get this out there because Nicolina acts like she's the only person that ever had anything bad happen to her. And I'm sorry that Nicolina had something bad happen to her. I really am. Like that's why I had my daughter put her headphones on, because she does not need to hear none of this. And I'm open with my daughter, 110%. I'm open with her. She hears me cuss a lot more than I should, you know. But there's certain things even she doesn't need to know. So Maddie knows, you know, my mom knows, and Sophie's mother knows, just people in my circle. But the point is that I do not let one situation from one horrible person change the trajectory of my life for me to just be a hate mongler and just hate on everybody. All Nicolina wants to do, she's like, oh my God, something bad happened in my life. I'm traumatized by it. Please feel sorry for me. Please give me a pat on the back, and please give me money. She's a pathetic piece of shit for doing that. Instead of just wanting to earn money on the brow of her own back. You know, like, come on, honey. You know, I could easily play the I have ADHD and I had a bunch of trauma in my life. Not just, you know, like I had a good childhood, but I had a rough childhood. Okay. And I thank my stepdad and my family for all the blessings that because of my rough childhood, it's the reason why I am the person I am today. The juggernaut was made from all the trials and tribulations over my lifespan, good and bad, but still yet, I'm not the type of person to just say, oh my God, oh, it happened to me. It's so bad. Please feel sorry for me. Dude, grow the fuck up. We're adults. I'm not saying, you know, don't be upset because something bad happened to you, because I'm sorry that it happened to her. I'm sorry that it happened to me. And I would never want it to happen to my daughter or my son or anybody else's kids or anybody else. Like, I would not want that on anybody. But still, yeah, you don't have to cry about it all the time. You don't have to just put your personal life out there like that. You know what I mean? Me coming on the streams and trying to have fun and do stuff with my daughter, I understand that's sort of putting my personal life out there, but that's not what I consider. That's transparency to me. Things that you would see in everyday life that, like, Joe Schmo out here would see how I am with my daughter. I don't treat my daughter no different around anybody else. Okay. And sometimes my daughter likes to push my patience. So, and I've learned over the years, to deal with it, you know, and I'm not the type of person to just want to be like really mean to my daughter for no reason. Like, I'm not going to scold her over for her being a little kid, you know? And like I said, I do sometimes, because I have ADHD. Sometimes when I'm doing something, sometimes I won't hear her, and it's not
dude, everybody that's not a hate pusher sees how much you love your daughter, and that, you know, you weren't ignoring her. That's just Nicolina trying to be Nicolina.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows that, man. It's easy to see the love, man. Like,
Nicolina trying to act like I was trying to lie about my daughter's age. Like, she kept saying that. She kept saying, no, your daughter's not 24, Brandon. And then she thought there was a picture of you. She said there's a picture of you and Thelma on Maddie's wall.
Me and Thelma?
She said, well, look, that's a picture of Thelma and of Jimbo and Thelma on his wall.
I'm honored.
I was like, and then I said, oh, here's the picture from Maddie's first fight. I said that, like, I don't know if I was talking in stutters or what, but I went back and watched her portion of the video, what she was streaming to her people, right? Everything that she was saying, I clearly said, Maddie has her master's degree. And then she kept saying, this is a guy who raped a 14-year-old girl. She obviously doesn't believe in the judicial system. Like, I mean, I was dismissed of all charges because it didn't happen, but still yet she's not trying to hear that, because she's a hate monger. And she has all these twits that are just nipping at her fucking goddamn meat curtain, just sucking on her pussy because they don't have nothing better else to do because they think that she's some goddess. Well, I'll tell you what, if she's the goddess, she's the goddess of ugly. Not just on the outside, but on the inside.
No, her ugly is in here, bro.
Huh?
Her ugly is in here.
Her ugly is, I would
deep down in her soul, brother.
I'm telling you,
from inside out.
I don't understand why people want to get on social media or platforms and put the same thing. Like if you have look, I've had nothing but trouble with Sophie and Sophie's mom, with Sophie's mother, not with Sophie, but I've had nothing but trouble with baby mama's issue on Amanda's side, with not coming, not showing up to court, never coming, seeing her daughter, never helping me, never giving me a penny. I've never once made a post calling her out. You know what I mean? I've never once said one negative thing to her on social media. Well, I don't understand why people want to do that. If your boyfriend cheated on you and gave you fucking herpes, why would you post that on Facebook? Honey, come on. Like, don't. Like, oh, he cheated on me and I got chlamydia. Why? Okay, well, I'm sorry that he cheated on you, and now you got chlamydia, and now everybody knows your personal business. Do not do that. Like, why? Well, my baby daddy, a piece of shit. It should be nobody's business. But, and then I tell people that, and they're like, well, you don't understand. I don't. I have a daughter that cried for the first 3-6 months, that every time she saw her mommy's picture, I had to carry her through my trailer and then rock her until she fell asleep crying. I would know. Just because I'm a guy, I don't know. No, honey, that makes you a sexist. You think that a guy doesn't know nothing about anything like that? Like I tell women now, like, no, you're wanting pity. You're wanting that pat on the back, feel sorry for you because you're a single mother. I've never once posted about Amanda, ever. Amanda did her thing, and if she comes around, okay, and if she doesn't, okay. Okay, when Sophie's old enough, she'll make that choice for herself. But I'm so sick and tired of hearing Nicolina talk about how, I was abused and now I'm doing this and this with pedos. Honey, I was too. The only difference is that I'm not trying to get that sympathy money. I don't need nobody to pat me on the back because it didn't make me a hate monger. What happened. It couldn't be changed. What I learned from it was not to trust people as much as I should, as I do. But I'm still kind of gullible because I still trust people. But it didn't change me, and I don't ever tell nobody. So, but it appalls me that people want to use that as a narrative to the reason why they're bad people. She's a bad person. Like, and if I could find her phone number, I would tell her to her face. She automatically, everything that I said, twisted everything I said. I clearly said Maddie was 24 and that's her master's. She clearly said, well, that's not Sophie's not 24. Everybody's talking about, she's like, why the fuck would he show her room? Because my daughter said she wanted to show everybody her room because she's proud of her room. What the fuck is wrong with that? What's wrong with showing your daughter want to show something and your daughter because she's proud of something? I'm so sorry that you got kids that are proud of you and are proud of what they have. Because if they was, then they would want to show it off. My daughter's proud of what she has. So she wants people to see it because she likes it. That's just part of it. So I'm so mad. Like, I just want to wring her neck. I wish nothing good to her. I hope she has 10 years of just falling, breaking every bone, going bankrupt, and just losing everything that means anything to her because of the fact of how she is. Like, I usually don't hate on people, this, that, because I'm a forgiving person. But man, like, there's a limit. And the fact that she's constantly like, why the fuck? And then I'm overcompensating, and she keeps calling me creepy. What makes me creepy? Because I love my daughter?
Because you're wearing a shirt twice in a row.
I know, right? It makes me creepy because she's like, this guy's weird as fuck. Why? Because
what's weird? What's weird? What's weird is being married like 5 times, having
5 times,
4 or 5 times. Yeah, she's got I'll show you this report on her. It's got like 10 different aliases.
How is that possible?
Well, she's got a bunch of different last names. Can't keep up with all of them. There's Rosario, Lindsay,
Well, obviously, I mean,
Lek or something like that. And
if any of those other guys are an example of what she's with now, that's why she's divorced. Because she don't know how to, some girls, guys the same way, some people just are attracted to pieces of shit. Like
she is. This guy she's with now, his nickname is Tebow.
I say that.
He's in a motorcycle club. He's not a 1%er yet.
I can ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, he's not a 1%er yet. He's like the gopher boy. Go boy, go get this boy, go get that boy. He's the go boy. Him and 5 of the other motorcycle, badasses, recently, and I'll send you the story. You'll love it because it's got his picture on it and everything. And he's the shortest one in the group. They like to talk about Ernie being short. He's the shortest one in the group. His beard's about as tall as he is, but there was this crippled guy, I don't know if he's crippled, disabled man, they said.
Okay.
At a bar. And he was trying to leave and they were trying to fight him. And so he went out a different door. Well, they followed him and started to fight with him anyway. So the disabled guy whips one of them. And then 6 of them beat him up. That's the kind of guy she's married to. A guy that, takes 6 of them to beat up a disabled man.
Even if he wasn't disabled, you should never fight somebody 6-on-1 anyways. That's cowardly.
Exactly. Her ex was also a motorcycle guy. Apparently he was a 1%er, like a real motorcycle dude. He beat on her real bad or something. I don't know the whole story, but they buried the motorcycle club buried his motorcycle 6 feet under, and so excommunicated him from the club. So you're like you said, attracted to losers. That's her, 100%. That's what she loves. So she absolutely can't stand to look at you. You're not a loser. Yeah, it appalls her.
Like what I don't understand is why would she get on my stream? Like
exactly. If you don't
if I don't look, I'm the type of person. If I don't like you, I don't like her, so I do go to her stream, right? Just to see, because I don't I just want to see what they're saying about you, and that's the whole. Now they have nothing. They have no content. I'm posting stuff trying to help people work out. I'm posting Pokemon cards. I have legit content. You were talking about life events and stuff like that. Hers and Rap's whole thing is around hating 2 people. I don't understand. And she makes good money doing that. She's making fun of the fact that I only have 31 viewers. Bitch, I only got 300 subscribers. How many viewers am I supposed to have? I mean, shit.
Actually, 10% of your subscribers is pretty good. If you got 300 subscribers and you had 31 viewers, that's pretty good, bro.
That's what good. I thought. Look, because I know you have 6,000 subscribers, 6,300, and you usually have about 300 viewers. Yeah. So I know Camelot 331, this guy that he does live streams all the time. That motherfucker has 200,300 subscribers. He never has more than 300 viewers.
Right.
I'm sorry that I only have and she's he's living in the past. Jimbo gave him his start. What am I living in the past? I'm living in the present, honey. I'm showing people the new house. New.
Yeah. And you're fighting. Yeah, and you're talking about your fight coming up.
I'm talking about my fight coming up. That apparently I'm not a fighter. Like you could easily go to my YouTube page and see where I knock boy out, unless that's my twin. I have a twin. I don't talk about, I'm the loser and he's the guy. He's the good guy,
I think Brandon too. Weird, man.
I just don't. I've never seen so much. And like I'm from a small town, and so there's a lot of hate here. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? But man, I've never seen hate on that level. I've just never seen it. I've never seen hate for somebody that they don't know. Like they don't even know me, but hate me because they Googled something. If I would have called WIMT months or years ago about it, then they wouldn't even have anything on me. The fact that she ran out of stuff to say, that she started making fun of the way I talk.
Yeah.
She said, Brandon can't read like old Thelma. Why would you make fun of, even if I couldn't read? So Thelma can't read. Why would you make fun of somebody's disability?
That's the way they
are.
are.
The fuck would you do that? Like that makes you no, that doesn't make you funny. That makes you an inconsiderate prick like your boyfriend, which is the reason why obviously you're with him, is because you don't deserve to be with anybody that's good to you. You don't deserve to be happy. So you're miserable. So you want to lash out and make other people miserable. My stepdad makes $1,500 a week. That motherfucker didn't get past the second grade. He posts on Facebook. Hang on 1 second. What, honey? Well,
I'll tell y'all, the Juggernaut Bell is straightforward, ain't he? He don't sugarcoat. He never has. That's just, he's genuine. That's for sure. Thank you, Hummingbird. Just because somebody can't read doesn't, and no fear. Hell, I can barely read. My dad was a truck driver, and he was completely illiterate too. My dad couldn't read or write.
Yeah, my stepdad, like he can write, but like he can't. Like when I read in his Facebook post, I can tell that he didn't make it past the second grade.
Yeah,
and so, but it doesn't matter. How many people make $1,500 a week cash? That's never been past second grade. I didn't make $1,500 a week when I worked underground. I cleared $1,396 a week. That's the best I ever got paid, and I got paid that for a few years until I got laid off. So my stepdad gets paid cash, and he makes a shit ton of money. Man, he doesn't know how his grammar's not good, and he doesn't know how to type very good. But despite that doesn't change. Just because you have a disability where you can't either read or write or something like that, why does it matter? Is it affecting you? No, you want to be a bully and you just want to talk about people because you want like if I was in their chat and they were like eating it up, and I'm like, why? Well, y'all are bad people.
They are.
They're just all really bad people. Why would you laugh at somebody because they can't read? And it wasn't that I can't. Like I was just skimming through the comments, and I don't understand why they would do that. Like I would be ashamed if I was making fun of somebody because they can't read. I would be ashamed because she's obviously not from Kentucky. I don't know where she's from. She sounds like she's got a city accent, but why would you make fun of somebody because of their accent? I mean, if you're making fun, there's a difference in playing around. Like if somebody's making fun of my accent, I'm making fun of theirs, and it's all in fun. But she being serious, like hating on somebody because I talk like how I do, like it's supposed to. Okay, there's a reason why it's called a Southern accent. Would you make fun of somebody from Australia or London? From New York, Boston, Maine. All these people. These are the different places that I know for a fact that these people have different. Africa. People that I've seen from these countries that were raised in these parts of either country or the United States that have a different tone to their accent.
Yeah.
So you would make fun of them? Oh, he's from Africa. Listen now, he's so funny. You know, let's just make
Dude,
fun of.
they Nicolina has literally made fun of two of my moderators, Ocean Lover and E Squared. One she makes fun of and actually ripped off Ocean Lover because he's needs a new liver. She needs a liver transplant, and she makes fun of her daily. The other one, E Squared, has stage 4 colon cancer, and she makes fun of her for that.
See, I don't understand. Why would you make fun of somebody because they're suffering or they're hurt?
It's evil, brother. It's evil. She's just evil.
Yeah, like and her chat eats it up. Like they act like they don't got no sense. Like they ain't like their mommy and daddies need to go back and whoop them a bunch and say, "Hey, don't do this. Like, don't do this. This is not how you. This is not how you do things. You know what I mean? Like this is not nice. Do unto others as they do unto you." So, and like I said, you know, like I don't like to put all my stuff out in the public. I don't need nobody. I don't need a pat on the back. That what happened to me when I was a kid did not make me a bad person. It did not change my aspect on life, and I don't hate people because of it. And I don't tell people about it because I don't want a pat on the back. Because it didn't change my life. I had a tough but still good childhood. My stepdad was tough on me, but I still got everything I wanted. And that's why I am how I am. And that's why, I mean, I'm a little rough around the edges because of how I was raised. But my stepdad's rough, he's very rough around the edges. But, you know, to each their own. I know some people that raise their kids and they've never once whooped them. To each their own. You know what I mean? Never, you know, like in some kids, they've never had to do without. And I'm glad, you know, but just because you had something shitty happen to you doesn't mean that that means that you're entitled to want to have more than others because of the shitty stuff that happened to you in life.
You know what? You know what I saw one time?
What?
I saw this guy, man, and he made this other guy's life miserable. I mean, it was just constant online trash, almost like Nicolina. This guy was like a professional trash talker. But not only was he a professional trash talker, he was ripped and shredded, badass. And, the guy he kept talking the trash to, you know, decided he was going to give him a go, man. You know, let's do this. And I watched that guy that, and everybody thought the trash talker was just going to embarrass this guy. They just knew it. And then I watched this guy that had zero chance against this trash talker beat his ass for 15 minutes over in Bellator.
Nice.
At a racetrack. Guy named, what was that guy's name that got his ass whooped? Ben Sargent.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, that wasn't bad. Like, what was bad is he talked shit to me for like 2 years.
2 years.
Talked about my kids, talked about my life. Like, just he was not a good person. Like,
he got humbled though, didn't he?
Oh yeah. He got, but and like the whole coming up to the fight, he just kept talking. He was still talking about somebody put him on YouTube. I'm out. He's gonna whoop me and ain't nothing, da da da. And I just kept my mouth shut. People ask me about it. He'll get his. He's gonna get it when we get in the cage. When we get in the cage, there's no more talking. Like, I'm gonna put my hands on him, and I put my hands on him, and I beat him.
I love that fight, man. That was one of my favorite ones ever.
And I beat him, and he retired. So.
Yeah, he started doing ring announcing after that.
Huh?
I said he started doing ring announcing after that. He wasn't going to fight no more.
Like, he was like, damn, you know? And I listened to him for two. Man, I threatened him, man. I ain't gonna lie. I threatened to shoot him once. When he started talking about my kids, I'll shoot you. Don't. And he kept doing and I couldn't find him, you know? And finally, I got paid good money to whoop his ass in front of everybody. So, very, and that's one of the things that built up. Like a lot of people drove to Bristol just to watch me fight him. I was like, people were like, I've been following y'all's conversation for 2 years. I'm so glad you beat him up. I was like, damn, shit.
Yeah.
Because he was very popular. And he made that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like his shit talking, I'm not a shit talker. I'm about just getting there and getting it done. But his shit talking made the fight. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, but I think he went too far with bringing my kids into it though. So there's this line. You got this line. You just you don't cross that line. I mean, in my aspect, everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was just one of the sweetest things I ever saw, man. And the more you kept talking about how Nicolina just hates and hates, I was kept thinking, man, this kind of reminds me of old Ben Sargent.
Yeah.
Except Nicolina's a female, but she would never fight. But maybe she might try to fight somebody in the street. But you know how street fighters do against trained fighters, right?
That's not good. They get their ass whooped most of the time, unless it's like, I ain't gonna lie, like I can fight. I'm very good at fighting, right? I'm not the best, but I'm very good at it. There's a reason why I'm ranked, right? Now, if I'm fighting 2 people, man, it's gonna be a rough one. If there's 3, I'm probably getting my ass whooped, unless I hit one real hard and he goes to sleep real fast.
Yeah,
there's not a big situation. Look, BJ Penn, he got that fight at the bar. He fought 3 people and they whooped his ass. And BJ Penn is one of the best to ever do it.
He is, yeah.
And he got his ass whooped. So I mean, that's just how it is. I'm not prideful to be like, I can beat 3 men. No, you can't. I've gotten beat up by 3 men before. I've got jumped by 4 men before. You know what I mean? I've got my face beat in and like I've been beat up before. I didn't actually win a fight really for a long time. Like all through high school, I fought and people beat me up a lot, and I got beat up so much that the principal finally expelled me because he was afraid for my safety because people were just kicking the shit out of me.
Wow.
Everett's, yeah. And then eventually I put on a little weight and I got fat, and then people stopped fucking with me. And also too, I stopped talking to. When I was in 7th grade, I was a people person like my daughter. When I was in 7th grade, I talked a lot. I was all about, I was real nice and wanted to be everybody's friend. And then when I was in elementary, and then in 7th grade, in Everett's, they put this 7th, 8th, and all the high school together in one school. And I just got my ass whooped a bunch because I was just trying to be everybody's friend and nobody wanted to be my friend. And then somebody would want to beat me up, and then I'd never back down. Now I took my ass whoopings, but they knew that you know what I mean? I was like, they knew that I was like, I'll whoop your ass. Okay, let's go.
Yep.
Come whoop my ass. Come do it. Where you go? I'm going to lose a fight. Okay. That's the worst thing. Other than like if they have a knife, and then I would obviously be like, I'd be like, no, don't fight a person. I would run. You're like, hey.
There's a question on the screen. I'll let you answer it.
I don't answer that. That's
different weight class.
Different, yeah. I'm a lot heavier than Ernie. It's not a question that needs to be answered.
Listen. Did you get my response to your little message a while ago?
The one.
Send me the message saying something about if Jamie wouldn't fight me, he sure as hell won't fight you.
Yeah, because that is like my live stream, so I didn't get to listen to that one yet because as soon as I got off my live stream, I went to try to find Nicolina's stuff to see what I was
very. You ain't heard it yet?
Huh?
You ain't heard it yet?
Nah.
Oh, let me see if I can unsend it right quick.
What is it? Oh.
No, I just said, what the hell? I said I was taking jujitsu, practicing jujitsu when you were in diapers.
That's funny. I don't understand what did I say to that guy why he would put me on blast like that? I mean, I said something. I said, Jamie, why you do that to yourself? But I was just trying to be funny. But I don't.
Man, it don't take much. It don't take much for him.
But I
program.
Not scared of me. Well, if he knew what was good for him, he would be.
Yeah, look over him, bro. He's afraid of a lot of people, man. He's one of those, you know, he's big, so he's probably never even really been in a fight. Like, you know, probably lived his life as a bully, and because he acts like a bully now, and you know, he's so big, like he's like 6'3", 6'4", you know, well over 300 pounds. So probably not a whole lot of people ever mess with him.
Well, if they knew that, there's a.
It'd be a single leg or a double leg, and then he goes to sleep.
Huh?
Single leg or a double leg, and he goes to sleep.
Yep. But sometimes there's a smoke with no fire. It's just smoke.
Yeah. You know? Ernie actually trained with the guy. And like Ernie was trying to teach those people down there, you know, fighting techniques. Ernie says he can't stay on his feet. Like you can take your finger and knock him over. He don't have any balance.
Oh, that's that Jamie guy?
Yeah, he don't have any balance at all. And right now, like he's just trying to get views and money. He's really sick, man. Like his heart.
You say that.
Yeah, he's like, and I look over him and like he says a lot. He said a lot of bad things about Thelma and Molly in particular, but it ain't like, man, you know, I don't wish death on him, but you know, it's knocking on his door. And he needs to get right with God before he thinks about getting right with me, you know.
Yeah. So, well, I just want to go on here and talk, and I'm going to go eat my Long Johns. I haven't got to eat it. It's just
I can tell you needed to get it off your chest, brother. That's why I said, you want to come on my panel for a little bit?
I appreciate all the love for everybody. If y'all haven't went to my page recently, go and see if y'all can give my last 2 videos some love. I really, really appreciate it. Me and my daughter.
Share them.
Huh?
I said like them and share them.
Yes, please. Because I'm doing pretty good. I got like 315 subscribers now, and I keep looking at because I have the Vid IQ analytics.
Yeah. And
I like my subscribers went up. It said it's like my subscribers up like 400%, and so we're doing all right. And if y'all mind, just give it a little bit of love. And every week we'll be posting once a week. If I would do it more often, but man, Dragon Ball cards are expensive.
Ain't they? Good. I said, ain't they?
Yes.
Things are crazy. Like, and the Pokemon cards are expensive too.
A booster box is like $70. So
gosh,
I did my 4th opening the other day, but I'm gonna post every Friday or Saturday. And and I just figured out that you have to post at a certain time of day. The reason why my posts aren't getting no love hardly at first is because I be posting at the wrong times. So my last couple times I've posted at like I didn't know you could do this, and you could schedule it to like you can upload the video and schedule it to come at a certain time. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. I'm not down over it. I hate. So, and Nicolina just doesn't understand. And I wish I could talk to her and be like, just so I could just yell. I just want to cuss at her. I think
it'd feel better, wouldn't it?
It would. You don't know, dude. Like, I just want to. So I just want to cuss at her. But
you want to hear something weird? It would make you both feel better. She would love it as much as you love it.
He'd probably go and say, "Choke me, hubby. Choke, fuck me like Brandon would fuck me. Angry, fuck me."
Oh God.
Hey, to each their own, you know.
Whatever works, right?
Yeah. So, so I got to order some more Dragon Ball cards, but I have enough to post the next video next Friday. And so everybody go give it some love. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that that is very respectful to me, and all the love, because I'm not trying to spread no hate, no drama. I don't understand why people want to do that. I don't understand, like, if you don't like a person, like I don't like rap, right? And I go to his post sometimes and listen. I've never once commented. And I just don't understand that. Because at one point I was like, well, he just hates Jimbo and Ernie, right? And then I went to watch a few of his videos, and they're all the same thing. It's him making fun of you, like, and it's all your people. He don't have any real content. Like, he doesn't have anything that has nothing to do with around your group. Like, it's your group.
Yeah.
What the hell, like, you don't have anything. Like, you're not teaching anything. You're not showing anything. You're just pretty much just calling Jimbo a pedo, calling Ernie a dirty deleter, and people see. I would, if as for like this, if I was subscribed to his channel and I was going to his live all the time, and he kept saying the same shit over and over, I would not go to his lives anymore because I would get tired of hearing the same shit over and over. So, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm very good at this yet. I'm getting better at it. My videos are getting better. I'm learning as it goes. But I just don't understand people like so. But yeah, what was you wanting to do with that video, by the way? You said do something with the video, right? In the text.
Oh, yeah. What I'm like, I'll take them, do a little screen record on your video.
Okay.
And I'll take some excerpts where Sophie's doing some things, and over and you do
whatever you want to do, make it into a cute video so I can post something.
Yeah, and it'll be a separate video, and then
Okay.
I'll just send it to you, and you post it on your page, and
Okay.
but you can go back in like in YouTube now and change the live, the name of it, and just put something that'll grab attention. How old is she now? 6?
7.
7-year-old daughter shows MMA daddy who's really the boss.
Gotcha.
And people will watch it just to see what in the world. What do you mean? And then and she's so funny, man. I'm telling you, people will start watching you.
Well, I know. Like, she is such a big personality. You know what I mean? She has a big but like I said, her mommy did. Like, Amanda had such a great personality, and she gets that from her mommy. She don't get so. I just don't understand how certain people like Nicolina can sit there and when you're trying to just show the world how much you love your daughter, if you love your kids too much, you're overcompensating. That's craziness. Like,
it just shows more about them than it does about you. It's obvious that they don't have that kind of love in their home.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, man, I mean, if you got kids and like, well, you're not supposed to. Oh my goodness, we're at the love limit. We can't go no further. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sorry.
Love limit. Love. I like that. Love limit.
We're at the love limit. We're pushing it. Hey, if we love any harder than this, if we love any more than this, people might say that we're doing something. So let's not do this. Let's not show our kids that they. Let's not show like. And I was showing Maddie stuff off because I'm proud of her. Like, she does good. Like, how many 23-year-olds, got a master's? Not a lot. Like, she took no time off from school, straight from school. Every summer, no time off. She never got a summer off. And now she goes to work. She gets off work. She goes to the gym. And then in between that, she's in fight camp with me. Okay. And she's getting her master's. And I don't know if y'all know this, but a master's is above, not a master's. She's getting her rank 1, which is above a master's. When she gets her rank 1, she could be a principal if she wanted to. That's Jimbo knows what I'm talking about. That's big. Like, and she is only 24. And I know she's tired all the time. And I know, she does, like, she's in the mood sometimes. So, but I try to overlook it because I know that she's got a lot on her plate. Like, it's hard to do what she does. And, but she'll thank her lucky stars that she got it over with, because by the time she's 26 almost, once she's 26, she will do really good. Like, she won't have no more college, and she'll be maxed out on salary for teachers, because she got a raise this year because of her master's to $42,000 a year. And then once she gets her rank 1, she's going to get another raise to 46. And then when she's had worked for the system for 7 years, she'll get 52. And I think that's about the highest she'll get in Harlan in the school district here. So,
Yeah.
but $52,000 a year is really good. Like,
And Harlan is like royalty, bro. In Harlan, I mean, you know, this the cost of living there is nothing
like
compared to what it is.
the cost of living in Harlan is so. This same house in Lexington would be $600,000. All this, you know what I mean? It's just because we live in Harlan and the cost of living is lower. So for $50,000, you live like you have $100,000. So
yeah,
and then especially if you have a double income. So like once I get monetized and I get better at this, you know, and I start making a double income, I can do because it's a slow season for the clients right now. So I went and got a part-time job at Pizza Hut, and I like people are like, well, I'm like, you got to do what you got to do. I got kids. I'm not going to just sit around and not make no money. I want to put money up. I want to make money. So I went and got a part-time. So I'm going to be doing I still do my clients. I still make good money doing that, but I don't make good enough money because I lost a few. So until I get those back, I'm going to go work at Pizza Hut. And people are like, well, that doesn't make you, no, it doesn't make me look bad. Doesn't make me look like I'm giving up because I'm not. I'm still doing everything, but I'm just going to work another job. So, you know, because when you got kids, you don't think about yourself. You know, I'm thinking about me. I don't live to do without. I got bills to pay. And then I don't want to ever look at my daughter if her wants something. Now that I look at her and be like, you don't need that. That's different than me wanting to buy it for her and not being able to buy it for her. I don't ever do that. So in order to prevent that, I'll go get a second job. So now I'll have my clients, and then I'll have MMA training, and plus I'll be working at Pizza Hut, and you know, and it ain't nothing. It's not like nothing that I'm not accustomed to. Is work, but you know, like people will be like, a lot of people will be like, well, I thought she was doing good. I am doing good. But you never can do as good as you want. Like you never have enough money. So, and if I can do something to offset the cost of the reason why if some of my clients not coming in, then I have to do something because I'm accustomed to needing X amount of dollars every month. And if I'm not going to get this X amount of dollars from my clients, then I have to go somewhere else to pick up the slack. So, and then once I get my clients back, I mean, I might even stay at Pizza Hut because it's not hard. Like, I'm going to be delivering pizzas.
Yeah.
So 11 to 4. I don't even go to the gym till 4:30. My client.
You can make some good money delivering pizzas, man. You can.
Hey, Maddie's been killing it. Like she makes 50 to 90. 50. She works 5 hours, gets paid $8 an hour, plus makes like $50 to $90 a day in tips.
Yep.
That's good money.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. What? No, she already got her master's. Mystery lady. She's working on her rank 1. So what it is, you got your associates, then you got your bachelor's, then you got your master's, and now she's working on her rank 1. And she actually has 2 degrees. She has a bachelor's in criminal justice and a master's in education. And now she's working on her rank 1. But after your rank 1, that's like you can't go up unless she wants to go work at a college. And she said she doesn't want to do that. She likes working at the school because you get summers off.
Yeah.
So, and when she retires, she gets like almost all the money. She beat that whole system where when she retires, like now they're trying to do that whole thing where they're trying not to give teachers retirement. Why would you do that? Like,
yeah, it's stupid. It's it won't like it'll change. It'll change.
I hope it does because I think you go to college and you're guaranteed. One of the good things about being a teacher is because 1, you get holidays off. 2, you get summers off. And 3, you work 20-something years, and then you get to retire, and you get to enjoy your retirement. 401k is a fucking joke. It's a joke. Like my granny worked at Kroger. She worked at Kroger's in a deli for 23 years. Okay, she paid into her 401k. She retired when she was 67. she couldn't even hardly live. You know what I mean? Like she struggled when she retired. I'm like, how you gonna work that many years paying your 401k that whole entire and it wasn't at a Kroger here, it was a Kroger in Cincinnati where they're a union, you know what I mean? And still couldn't afford. She got her, you know, because at 67 she got her Social Security because she was old. Then she had a retirement, and it wasn't enough. It was like, you know, 1372 a month. You know what I mean? That's not enough to live on nowadays. So, because I know that you said that with yours, you're making, you know, roughly about the same, and I couldn't live on that. Like if I was making $100 a month, I could not. I pay $1,700 a month in bills. Like they wouldn't even like I wouldn't be able to do nothing. Like I don't know.
Her rent's 15.
Yeah, see, like Maddie's mortgage is $1,172 a month. So like you got to think like that's craziness. Yes, honey, don't scream. She's sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna get it in a minute. Okay, I'll get it. But that's why and that's why I was hoping that with YouTube and I get monetized and I can continue. Like it's YouTube's you got to be with YouTube for the long game. And I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to fitness and stuff. So like when I get monetized, and so I can do my clients, still work at Pizza Hut, get monetized, and like not this year, but like maybe by the end of next year when I get enough people to where I can start making X amount of dollars. And then like as your audience grows, you make more money. Views equal dollars. So, and then eventually, once your brand gets out there, people do more than, you can sell merch and, maybe people sell, since I've been doing YouTube, I've sold like 8 nutrition plans and then in 1 month, like that's $800. Oh yeah. And Nicolina said, okay. So obviously she doesn't know nothing about nutrition because I told her, I told everybody, I was like, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away on my Dragon Ball, because I have 2 different types of subscribers. I have people that come there just for the Dragon Ball content, and I have people there that come there for the fitness content. So when I told her, I said, hey, when I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away my nutrition plan to one person, right? I might give 2 away because I own the nutrition plan that I have. I made it from scratch. But the point is she said, $100. Well, honey, a nutrition plan anywhere else would cost you $300 or $400.
Yeah.
Dollars for a straight up nutrition plan that gives you 5 meals based around 2,000 to 2,300 calories. That it tells you when to eat, what to eat, and how much to eat of it. For $100 is a steal. So obviously he doesn't understand the fitness world. So
dude, you got like hundreds of people over here want you to deliver pizzas to their house. They're saying go way up with without a shirt. Oh gosh.
You crack me up because it's craziest lifestyle. That's craziness. Y'all are funny. I don't understand why can't her like I've noticed that your people, they're subtle, they're funny, they like and her people are just mean. Like, and that's like that's I just don't and it says Rob. So I've just reached 17,000 views on my Facebook page. So Jimbo. So I posted that video 2 days ago. It's got like 1,200 views or something like that almost. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's good. Like it wasn't a live stream, right?
No, it's a 4-minute video.
Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, yeah.
So that's what I was like, damn, that video took off. Like,
if everybody in here go in there and share it, it'll give it even more views.
Yeah, please, everybody. I don't like to say that a lot because I feel like I'm begging people for attention. I'm weird like that. But if anybody would like to go and share some of my videos, and make sure to just go give them some love. I really want the Dragon Ball videos to get skyrocketed because there's a big niche for that right now. But what it is I can only afford to post one video a week of it. So like I can't really get it out, because the algorithm takes so long. And I think I've been posting a lot of fitness stuff that now my fitness videos are getting like 400 and 500, 400 and 500 views. And that one video of me knocking that guy out just keeps going up. Like I don't, think it's a regular video and it's got almost 1,200. I only got 300 subscribers. I wish that everybody who watched the video would subscribe because, like it's craziness that you get that many views and no subscribers. So
yeah,
I'm thinking about how do you change? Like I have a short of me knocking that guy out, but how do I change that to go to where that video is the one they're looking at when they come to my YouTube page?
In your in the YouTube, like on a laptop, you go into your YouTube.
Yeah, the YouTube Studio. That's why I do everything on.
There's I'd have to find it, but the section is like you change it to it's your Premiere. That's what it's called.
Oh yes. Here. So that goes on the page. So like when they get on my page, they look at that. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Because I have a short of that, but I wish YouTube being weird about not letting the views from the shorts count toward your analytics for your watch time. That's kind of stupid to me. Oh, you know what I mean?
Well, it would take forever for a. What do? Hit your toe? You step on that? What is it?
Cross it. It's a toothpick.
Because a short has to be under a minute, so it would take forever for you to get any watch time from a short anyway.
Well, not if you got a minute. If you have a short that's a minute long and you get 3,000 people watching it and they watch it all the way through, that's 3,000 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm not because I've noticed that some people are on there and they'll have like 100, 200,000 views on a 50-second short. I'm like, dang, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I know my daughter does a lot of shorts. Like she just be scrolling through because TikTok, she wants something to do with some kind of cake. I don't know. Like whatever a cake is for TikTok. Maybe it's like the plaque for YouTube. Is his toe okay? His foot?
He stepped on a toothpick.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's all right.
That can't be good.
No.
Justin's family asked if there was anything they could do to help.
I'll talk to you here in a few minutes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling them not at the moment until Friday. Do you want me to tell them that?
No, hang on. I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, we'll talk.
Can you catch it?
Right. Well, thank you all for all your. I'm looking good.
This or something.
Get in there. I'll holler at you in a minute. You need it right this minute?
Yes.
Probably not. Then what is it?
I'll wait till James leaves. Is it Dragon Ball?
Let me tell you a story about Hunter. Okay.
Yeah, that's the story is what you're gonna tell me is what it's about.
Dragon Ball Z thing?
What?
No. This is a me and dad thing.
So we're in the car
She
today.
said she'll come up here.
Yes, she will.
Exactly.
Listen to this kid, dude. You bet. Yeah, you better be glad you got that drink in because you just spit it out if I got to the end of this story.
What is it, Brandon?
Let's hear it.
He's 15. He's in the car today and he's getting some Snapchat. His date was good, and his date is not the girl I'm getting ready to tell you about, Mr. Lady. This one is a different one. He's like, Dad, how old? I said, what do you mean, Hunter? You mean how old can you go up to go on a date with a girl? He goes, yep, how old? I said, I don't know, man. How old does she need to be? Because Hunter's 15.
Yeah.
I said 17. He goes, a little older. I said 19. He said, a little older. I said, damn, Hunter, is she 21? He goes, yep, 21. And then he's sitting there reading his Snapchats with this girl, and he goes, she's an escort. What's that?
I didn't know what an escort was. No, I didn't.
I said, dude, you're talking to a hooker.
Damn.
She knows my age now.
A 21-year-old knows your age and she still wants to.
That's illegal.
I'm fixing to call the cops. Go
No,
on. You ain't kidding. Hey, drop that off right here, buddy.
My phone. No.
Yep, let me see it.
I'll show you.
No, hey, don't you open that phone up.
I will show you.
I want to see. No, give me the phone.
Not that. The Delaney girl.
Go.
I'm trying to show you something.
I know you are.
I didn't text her my age.
That's funny. Didn't know what the escort was.
What's an escort?
What's an escort? Wow.
Yeah. At least that shows how naive he is.
I mean, I didn't know what escort was at that age either. So I mean, that's a good thing. So. Well, I'm gonna get off here and go eat my Long Johns. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for listening to my rant. Thank you everybody for the love in this chat. Thank you for everybody for being so good. You know, you are some good people. And don't forget to, if you all can, share my videos around a little bit, please, and give it some love. And I appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna try to do a live stream every Saturday. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So I would. If it was the summertime, I would do more, but Sophia's school, and I have Windstream internet, and I'm supposed to have 30 megs, but half the time my internet don't even work half the time. You know what I mean? Fucking Windstream's so bad, and Maddie has good, like she has like 56 megs here, and you know, so if it was summertime, I would do more streams, but right now I can only do one on a Saturday. And as long as it doesn't impede with my MMA training, because that's what's really important right now, because that's what's going to be paying the bills.
Yeah.
I really appreciate everybody, and y'all have a blessed night. Thank you, Jimbo, for having me on, man.
Hey, thank you, buddy. Go knock down that Long John Silver's.
I will. It's going to be good.
See you later. Well, so I want to talk to y'all for a few more minutes. Brandon's going to get his food now, but I was messaging with him, and I could tell in his voice, like he was sending me voice messages. I could tell that he was really distraught and upset over the things she was saying. And I told him she's doing this on purpose. You know, she just wants to get a reaction out of you. She knows that his daughter that he wasn't referring to his daughter as being 24. She knows this. She plays ignorant, like she doesn't hear what's going on. And in her chat believes every word that comes out of her mouth. It's disgusting is what it is. She is a hate monger. And you know, I got carried away a little bit, and I let them affect my mood again. You know, of course, with Mama C being incarcerated, I don't know. It's, you know, it hasn't been easy here since last Friday. This coming Friday, she should be good. You know, I wouldn't think they're going to keep her in there. You know, I got the text messages from the guy at the car lot, and I mean, technically I wrote the check. So if worse comes to worse, maybe they'll do what old Shelby said in his letter and let us switch places. Like told Ernie that he could just go tell him he did it and they would let him switch places, is what he said in that letter. But yeah, she's a camp. But you know, it is hard. And I know people in here right now are good, genuine, good-hearted people. Sometimes you just want to say things that you want to be heard, and That is my mugshot that they shared earlier. That mugshot is actually from when Ernie Shell got a warrant for me. After one of my after one of my MMA fight shows, Ernie was mad at me, and he went and got a warrant and said I stole $5,000 in cash from him. You know, that's one of those times where Ernie and I surely didn't see eye to eye. And, you know, my lawyer went up there and got it thrown right out. You know, no ill will between Ernie and I over that. Like, we've been friends ever since, you know, like, you know, of course it took us some time to mend, just like it did this last time here. But that's what happened. And but that's my mugshot from that. There is no info on that thing, on that Vine link, like no arresting agency, no bond amount, no disposition of what happened, because it's an error. You know, I'm going to message them, because in 2008 I lived right here in this county. I dang sure haven't been arrested, and I've never been arrested for writing a check, ever. So, you know, but that is my mugshot from when Ernie had me arrested. Like I said, I've not been convicted of anything since I was 18 years old, when I was actually guilty of something. And when I was 18 years old, I shoplifted from Kmart in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, it is what it is. It was 31 years ago. And this thing here that they're saying, you know, I'm going to have to check on that. That was the only conviction in my life. I've been arrested a couple more times. Never for a check, ever. I'm really, really dry tonight, folks. I've got my sugar was a little high. Sorry. I think Ernie's okay. Something, is there a reason we're asking this? I believe he is. He went live earlier and showed some really interesting photos. Right, Tennessee Nan. If I did, it wouldn't matter. But I mean, if I did, I'd say I did it. You know, wouldn't be no reason for me to hide from it. I mean, hell, everybody makes mistakes in their life, right? Lane, I got some water. I just it for some reason water seems dry me up a little bit too. My glucose is going down now, so it's should be clearing up a little bit, but I checked it earlier. It was pretty high. I can't remember what the number was. Hang on. Let's see. I checked it earlier. It was, let's see, I sent a picture of it. 359. And now, let me check it. 181. So, coming down. Tonight was the island thing again, wasn't it? Water does me the same way, Leslie. Water does me the same way. Like I can't, you know, I want more and more to drink. I can't. I don't know why. I've always been that way. But yeah, it's coming on down. But you know, I just kind of wanted to hang out with y'all a little bit tonight, and I was glad Brandon came and hang out too. Yeah, he's a really good guy, man. If I actually lived in Harlan, we probably would have been much better friends. And like, you know, over the years, he sure has put some money in my pocket. I put some in his, but not nearly as much as he's put in mine. He was a good MMA fighter from Harlan. So when he fought there in Harlan on one of the MMA shows, people came to watch. And I mean, like, he was a ticket selling freak. Like, he would go to people's door. Hey, I'm fighting next Saturday. Here's your tickets, $25 or $30, whatever. So he's really, he's motivated. You can tell, like, he's working. He wants his YouTube channel to grow. He wants his TikTok to grow. Um, he's doing MMA training. He's doing personal training. He's training others, and he wants, and then now he's working at Pizza Hut. Like, the dude don't stop. Tigers don't need to be on Turtle Island. They need to be in a jungle. There we go, Hummingbird Carver. Shay said if I wasn't married, he would be my baby daddy. I love his personality more than he looks. He is, he really does have a good personality. And I know he's not, he doesn't really watch his tongue, but that's just Brandon. And, he never has. He's a straight shooter, and his language is his language. That's the way he talks. He says bad words, but he's not disgusting with it, like, horrible accusations the way Nicolina and Rap and those people are. Yeah, that island it is a good idea. Like you said, Alicia, there's a lot of people, or Dolly's making a lot of money on that. It is a good idea. But it is the people getting so nasty in there. It just ain't worth it. Not to me. Like, I went in there those 2 nights and I shouldn't have. I thought it was going to be funny, but it wasn't. It wasn't funny at all. BDAC makes everything ugly where he goes. 1 second, guys. I gotta talk to my son for just a second here, okay? I'll be right back. I'm back. What did you guys say? You could hear me while I was on mute? Surely not. I'll be able to tell in the chat if you could. I think I'm fixing to have to call the cops on a 21-year-old. Now, I have seen that Dolly does do good things. I don't know what he does with that money from specifically, but I know he does do good things. I've seen it, you know. But who y'all talking about? Coupon and Madonna, who you talking about? Brandon is eager. He's all about making it so to say. He's enthusiastic and he wants to be remembered as being someone who fought hard to get where he has in life. Yep, I agree. And you know, for a person of his stature and you know, his physique and what he does for a living, to come out and talk about what happened to him when he was 9 years old, you know, it's just a good dude, man. Just, you know, like I said, you might not like the way he talks or the language he uses, but as far as what am I missing here? Oh, did she touch my son? No. But she's offering to. I don't think that's cool. So I just blocked her from messaging him. I still think I should report it. Thank you, Hummingbird. I still think I should report it. Nothing really happened physically, but some girl, woman, I don't even know how that Snapchat stuff works, but oh no, I won't. Well, I will tell her, but I'll tell her I took care of it, and it's going to be deleted where she can't kill nobody. Yeah, I'm going to report it. I'm going to for sure. So he's still quite naive, and I think that's a good thing. Oh yeah, I won't dare tell her while she's in there. For sure, I wouldn't upset her. But speaking of Mama C, Friday she goes to court, and you know, like I said, I'm going to show these messages from the car lot, and I'm going to tell my lawyer. I don't know how much speaking they'll let us do, but I'm going to tell the lawyer that I'm the one who actually wrote the check. So maybe that Vine link that Rab has is a something from the future. Yeah, she'd break through the wall. She'd be like one of those cartoons where she runs through the wall and leaves her body out there. But I'll tell you what, it's almost 2:00. I'm gonna let you Mystery Lady, it wasn't signed. It was left, that part was left blank and the date was left blank. We were supposed to go in there and sign it. Once we had the funds in the bank. So they took it upon themselves to put the date on it. I don't know who signed it, but the thing is, like, I think it's illegal to like post or accept a post dated check. That's why there was no date on it. So whoever decided to go cash it, put it in the bank, put the date on it. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it's signed. And like I said, they have signatures from that was the second car we bought there within the last 3 years. I bought a 2000. Let me see, what year was that? I've sold it since. I only got like just a little bit over what I sold it for or owed on it, but had a Dodge Charger. I think it was an 18, 17 or 18. It was a 2017. And this Ford Explorer. So basically, $60,000 worth of vehicles we bought from them. But yeah, I agree, Tingle Bar. And I'm hoping to get some things straightened out. Hummingbird Carver with Hunter. Some girl, woman found him on Snapchat. I don't know how you find somebody on Snapchat. But anyway, they began messaging with each other, and eventually she tells him she's a escort. And she wanted to come up here and see him just now. And she's 21 years old. And there were some other nasty things that I saw on that phone. Oh, I know they can't, Mr. Lady. I know they're not supposed to. And I have a very distinctive signature. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. And it's the same salesman, and I never, ever delete a message. So poor Hunter's excited. I mean, I'm the one that's going to, getting ready to call the popo. And I better go ahead and do that and make a little report on it. So that's done. So I will bid you guys a good night. Thank you so much. I'm going to work on designing an overlay for Brandon and I think maybe for Ocean Lover too. She said she might be interested in seeing what I can do for hers. Let me show you. I designed this overlay. Well, the board. I want to go over the board right quick too. I designed that overlay, and I've had a bunch of different ones over the time, and I designed this game board. There has been a few changes in the game board, so let me go over those. The stand is still leading as most genuine. Nothing's changed on funniest. True Stretcher, Nicolina's got 21 votes. The kindest, Alicia Turner, leads by 5 votes. And the loudest, Betty Washam. And driven is really close. 15 for Alicia, 14 for Ernie. Articulate's close, 16 for Alicia, and 5 for the lab. Here's your close one. Creative. Good night to all you guys who are saying good night. Good night, Tingle Bar. Creative is 16, 15, and 14. Chaotic Beauty, Sugar Pie, and To Catch a Bully. That's a super close race. Most Intelligent, Chaotic Beauty, Sugar Pie with 13-12, and Stan is making a move with 8. Compassionate, Alicia Turner was 21, the Stan was 16. Accomplished, Alicia with 14, the Stan with 10. I'm making a move on you, Alicia. Calmest, Alicia has 14. Long-winded hasn't changed. Ernie still leads with 10. Girl Boss, Molly still leads with 20. Brandon Bell has made some moves as best daddy ever. I've got 21. Brandon now has 11. And best overall creator, 17 for the Stand and 7 for Sugar Pie. No, I do not have carbons on my checks. And the checking account's closed now anyway. But if it was open, I'd get a copy of the check. I could open up the app and look how it was signed, but I can't. They won't do anything. They won't even talk to me until Friday. They won't talk to her until Friday. They won't hear nothing. So it's a little bit craziness. Yeah, if y'all want to come up here and y'all want me to go ahead and tell her to come on up and you all show up and meet her, Chaotic and Leslie. Boy, I hate to see you guys get hold of them. Woo doggy. But you guys, I'm getting ready to post this on the community page and update. Vote, if you will, and let's help Ocean Lover get on down to Florida. Okay, this is very important, and it's important for her and her grandson, and to keep hope, and that's what we're going to do. I want to say God bless you to everybody that's here, and everybody that ain't. I really love you guys, and I appreciate everything you've done for me and my family. Yeah, I got you, Chaotic. So when you pray tonight, pray for me and my family, and most of all, Mama C. Pray for Jimmy, Jimmy from the Bayou. He was at the emergency room earlier. And Ocean Lover, E Squared, Jamie. Just pray for those who are sick, and that God touches them. Thank you, N.E. Pats. So good night, everybody. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the Stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.